Hello, responsible voters of Hardinge. With unending WhatsApp messages, manifestos, meetings, and gossip, we know it's election season. So Hardinge Chronicles is back with its much-awaited session in conversation with SU candidates 2023, so you can make an informed choice. With great choices comes great dilemma. So we hope that this session helps you navigate the election maze, you vote wisely, and we get the amazing SU that we deserve.
Today I have with me Dr. Komal from 2018 batch and who's standing for the post of president in the Student Union 2023. So hello Dee.
Hello, Che.
Okay, so my first question is the most asked question to you, that what is your vision for the future of Lady Hardinge Medical College?
Well, see, my aim in the coming months is actually to ensure that with all the cultural event, with creating all the memories with the cultural event, I'll try to make sure that people have benefits, and people have benefits in both the academics and non-academics. And I'm not promising that I'll have all the cultural event in the coming 2 months or in a month, but I'll make sure that I'll have all the cultural events before I leave the college. As we know that सभी बच्चों के एग्ज़ाम्स आ रहे हैं, so मैं चाहती हूँ कि जो जितने भी इवेंट्स हैं उनका शेड्यूल उनके एग्ज़ाम्स के शेड्यूल के अकॉर्डिंग हो, ताकि किसी का भी एकेडमिक्स अफेक्ट ना हो. And I'll ensure that I'll be the voice of the students, and whenever they need to speak out, I'll be there for them, and I'll also ensure that no opinion get suppressed during my tenure.
Okay, so as you know that your MBBS is going to get over in April, which is 6 months from now.
Yes.
So after that, will you still take care of the post, or will we have elections again?
See, I know the fact that I will not be 100% available, be it during my internship or be it after that. But that's why we have, different members from different batches, so that one can take up the role of the other. So that I don't think there will be any time that the student union will be stranded. So I'll make sure that wherever I am, I'll keep up with the union, and I'll try to help them. And whether I'm there physically or not, I'll always be there digitally, at least for all my union members. And I'll try to be there at least.
Yeah, sure. So my next question to you would be, how would you handle a situation in which two department or post holders have conflicting goals?
I don't think that union is led by a single member, so we will work together, and if we have conflicts, we sit, we talk, and we bring forward the best, and I'll make sure that no harsh decision is taken during the time that will harm the students.
Yeah, okay. Lastly, I wish to ask you, what experience do you have in developing and implementing long-term plans? Also, please tell about a successful strategic event that you have led in past.
As you know, as per the college activities, I have been hostel sec. I had my tenure, which was prolonged, and due to COVID, but that didn't stop me from working in hostel welfare. I had strong connections. I had good connections with the hostel committee, thus ensuring all the cultural events that held, and we had a quick response system at a time that helped the students who had problems with the hostel. And I believe that my previous experience with the authority and my connection with the previous past union is my strong asset that will help me to take a right decision.
Yeah, okay, so all the best. Thank you so much for giving your time, and thank you to the audience too for giving their time.
Thank you so much.
आज हमारे साथ हैं अंजलि मीना दी, जो प्रेसिडेंट के पोस्ट के लिए खड़ी हुई हैं. तो हम उनसे कुछ सवाल पूछेंगे आज. तो मेरा पहला क्वेश्चन आपसे है कि व्हाट इज़ द विजन फॉर द फ्यूचर ऑफ दिस इंस्टीट्यूशन?
विजन तो ऐसा है कि जो मैंने देखा है उसको हकीकत बनाना है. ऐसा है कि हमारा हार्डिंग में शुरू से यही होता है कि सब कुछ सेम एक ही लाइन में जा रहा है. तो लेट इट बी डिफरेंट. हमारा ऐसा होता है, कुछ प्रोग्राम्स होते हैं, कुछ नहीं होते, गिने चुने करके होते हैं. हम जो स्टूडेंट यूनियन बनाना चाहते हैं, जो मैं बनाना चाहती हूँ, जो मैंने सोचा है विजन में, यही है कि वो जो ये जो एकेडमिक के अलावा जो ये पार्ट है अपना एंजॉय करने वाला, वो हर एक दिन हो, बच्चे को खुशी हो, उसको कॉलेज लाइफ फील हो कि वो कॉलेज लाइफ में रह रहा है, ना कि वो पढ़ के तोता बन गया पढ़ने वाला। ठीक है, मैं यही चाहती हूँ
कि अगर कोई पोजीशन या कोई डिपार्टमेंट में कोई कॉन्फ्लिक्ट हो गया, आप प्रेसिडेंट रहोगे, तो आप कैसे रिजॉल्व करोगे इसे?
तो मुझे एक सिचुएशन दी कि ये चीज़ हुई है ऐसे करके, सिचुएशन दे मुझे कौन सा डिपार्टमेंट में क्या हुआ, किस चीज़ में क्या हुआ, इस सिचुएशन दे मैं उसको सॉल्यूशन करूँगी।
जैसे आप कुछ बोल रहे हो उससे सेक्रेटरी मोस्टली वो वाईफाई इंस्टॉल करेंगे, कुछ नहीं बोल रहे, तो अगर उन्हें कॉमन बेसिस पे लाना तो आप कैसे करते हो?
अब अगर ऐसे मान लो कर रहा है कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, तो मैं चीज़ करूँगी, दोनों तरह से बात समझूँगी, क्या काम करना चाहते हैं, क्या चीज़ है, क्या पॉसिबल है, क्या नहीं है। लेकिन इसके अलावा तो दोनों क्यों कॉन्फ्लिक्ट करें, सबका सजेशन लेना चाहिए, सबका सजेशन लेंगे, सारा पूरा जितने बैचेस हैं सबसे हम पूछेंगे इफ़ यू वांट दिस और नॉट, अगर चाहिए तो ठीक है, पोल्स लेंगे हर एक बैच से लेके 19, 20, 21, 22 सबसे। सिर्फ इसमें इन्वॉल्वमेंट नहीं होगा मैथ्स सेक का या फिर किसी फाइनेंस वाले से, उसका नहीं होगा, पूरी कॉलेज का होगा।
लाइक आपके पास एक्सपीरियंस है और आप लॉन्ग टर्म
मेरा एक्सपीरियंस ये रहा है कि चाहे मैं किसी स्टूडेंट में से नहीं हूँ, बट आई थिंक इम्पॉसिबल में पॉसिबल चुका हुआ है, तो आई बिलीव इन दैट। तो चीज़ ये है कि एग्जीक्यूट मतलब ऐसा है कि तुमने शायद से क्वेश्चन पूछा ना कि 30 अप्रैल तक तो आपका ख़त्म हो जाएगा, तो आगे क्या होगा। एक्चुअली सरप्राइज है कि जून तक, 26 जून तक।
Now we have Lakshmi Di of 2019 batch. She's the newly elected vice president of this new SU 2023. So let's get to know what she has to say. So congratulations, Di. You're the new vice president of this SU, and we are so happy to see you here.
Thank you so much, Sanchita.
So Di, we have some questions from the audience and from the Hardinge Chronicles as well.
Yes.
So firstly, what will this SU do differently in this term? And what are the mistakes and lessons of previous SUs that you want to keep with yourself this year?
The agenda of this SU is to do the first of all, सबसे पहले हमें एक फ्रेशर पार्टी देनी है अपने 23 बैच को, जो पिछले 3 साल से हो नहीं पाई है। और सेकंड थिंग की स्प्लैश, जो जिसके लिए सब वेट करते हैं कि स्प्लैश होगा। थर्ड थिंग इंटर्न्स डे। ये 3 चीज़ हमारे एजेंडा में डेफिनेटली होनी है। बाकी दूसरी चीज़ वी विल ट्राई आवर बेस्ट टू डू। और पिछली यूनियन में जो मिस्टेक हो चुकी है या जो हम आगे फेस करेंगे, हम ये कह सकते हैं कि पिछली यूनियंस के पास कुछ एज सच डॉक्यूमेंटेशन नहीं है, एविडेंस नहीं है कि उन्होंने क्या किया, आगे कैसे होगा। हम ये ट्राई करेंगे कि इस बार हम अब जितने भी जो भी हम काम करें उसकी प्रॉपर डॉक्यूमेंटेशन हो, कुछ एविडेंस हो, जिससे हमारे जो फ्यूचर में आने वाले स्टूडेंट यूनियन है उनको बहुत हेल्प मिल सके और हम फ्यूचर में उसे शो कर सके कि हमारे स्टूडेंट यूनियन 2023 ने क्या क्या काम किया है।
So, next question is, what will be the elected union plan to avail access to mental health care for students?
For mental health care or access for the mental health care of the student, according to me, the mentor mentee program is the best program for the current juniors like 2023 batch. क्योंकि जो मेंटर मेंटी प्रोग्राम होता है ना, उसमें जो जूनियर मोस्ट बैच होता है अपने इमीडिएट सीनियर्स के बिल्कुल कांटेक्ट में होता है और इमीडिएट सीनियर्स वो सारी प्रॉब्लम फेस करके आ चुका होता है जो अभी जो करंट जूनियर बैच फेस करेगा। तो मेरे हिसाब से बेस्ट मेंटल स्ट्रेस मैनेजमेंट प्रोग्राम आपका एक इमीडिएट सीनियर ही दे सकता है। ऑल काइंड ऑफ द प्रॉब्लम, चाहे वो एकेड से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे पर्सनल लाइफ से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे अनाट के स्टेज से रिलेटेड हो या किसी के भी स्टेज से रिलेटेड हो, तो मेरे हिसाब से मेंटर मेंटी प्रोग्राम को हम और स्ट्रॉन्ग बनाएंगे।
Initially, we had mentor-mentee program by the college itself. Like physiology department used to allot some mentor-mentee groups, but it has not been done for 2023 batch. And even if it was done for us, I think they were not quite efficient. Like we did not connect with some of the seniors really, which were there in our group. So, how would you?
जो ये थोड़ा सा लैक होल है कि जहाँ पे आप लैक कर जाते हो, पर डेफिनेटली हम ट्राई करेंगे कि हम एक गेट टुगेदर रखें, सबकी अनऑफिशियली रखें छोटी सी जगह पे, जहाँ पे हम छोटे छोटे ग्रुप में बुला के लोगों से एक एक दो बार गेट टुगेदर करके इंट्रैक्शन करवा सके, जिसके बाद वो खुद ही उस इंट्रैक्शन को आगे लेके जाएंगे.
What about having a counselor on campus or like हम सीनियर से अपने एकेडमिक स्ट्रेस की बात कर सकते हैं, बट व्हाट अबाउट अदर स्ट्रेस वी हैव अदर ऑल ऑफ देम.
बेसिकली अगर हम किसी भी काउंसलर को बुलाएंगे वो डेफिनेटली मोस्ट प्रोबेबली वो नॉन मेडिको बैकग्राउंड से होगा. ये कोई एग्ज़ाम होता है तो किस टीचर्स के पास जाना है, किस टीचर्स के पास नहीं जाना, कितना पीछे रहना है कि ताकि हमें कोई SR बोले नहीं 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 तुम इधर जाओ. तो जैसे आई थिंक ये हमारी इमीडिएट सीनियर्स ही हमें बहुत अच्छे से बता सकते हैं, चाहे वो पर्सनल लाइफ से रिलेटेड हो, चाहे वो प्रोफेशनल लाइफ से रिलेटेड हो, किसी भी तरह से. तो इमीडिएट सीनियर्स आर मोर देन अ फ्रेंड, मोर देन अ सिस्टर. जस्ट उनके बीच का एक बॉन्ड बना रहना चाहिए, एक रिस्पेक्ट रहनी चाहिए, बस यही चीज़ होती है.
Okay. It's a question from audience. The culture of freshers party is washed away. Your batch was the last one who got the freshers, and I saw that amazing pictures and all that. I didn't get any freshers. My 3 junior batches didn't get any freshers. We don't have convocation since last 3 years. So essentially the college customs जो होते हैं ना कि आते ही freshers मिलेगी और जाते हुए convocation मिलेगी, वो क्यों नहीं हो रही थी and कैसे होगा वो सब?
फर्स्टली ना मैं अपनी फ्रेशर्स के बारे में कुछ डिस्कस करना चाहूँगी. जो हमारी फ्रेशर्स हुई थी ना, जो जिस तरह से हम सीनियर से इंटरेक्शन कर रहे थे, हम खुद को रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे थे, सिंगल स्टेज पे खड़े होते हो और खुद को रिप्रेजेंट करते हो इतने सारे अपने बैचमेट, अपने सीनियर्स के सामने, तो एक अलग सी फीलिंग होती है. तो इसका मुझे भी थोड़ा सा गिल्ट होता है कि हमारे जो फर्दर 4 जूनियर बैच जो है उनको फ्रेशर नहीं मिली है. बट कहीं ना कहीं इससे हम इसे कोविड से रिलेट कर सकते हैं. आफ्टर द कोविड जो इंट्रैक्शन था ना जूनियर्स और सीनियर्स के बीच में, वो हो नहीं पाए. वो चीज़ें ना मतलब थोड़ी सी मिसकम्युनिकेशन की वजह से वो चीज़ें डिले होती गई. और कहीं ना कहीं कॉन्वोकेशन के लिए भी ये चीज़ रिस्पॉन्सिबल है. बाकी कॉन्वोकेशन ऐसे स्टूडेंट यूनियन के हाथ में बहुत सी चीज़ें नहीं होती, वो मिनिस्ट्री के हाथ में होती है. उसके लिए हम डेफिनेटली ट्राई करेंगे इस साल कि हम मिनिस्ट्री को रिक्वेस्ट करें और इस साल कॉन्वोकेशन तो हो, डेफिनेटली हो.
Okay. Lastly, any update on the swimming pool situation? I know it was so controversial last year, but can we expect something from this union?
सच अभी जस्ट मैं आई हूँ यूनियन में, जितनी मुझे प्रीवियसली चीज़ें पता है कि स्विमिंग पूल तो बहुत अच्छे से बन चुका है और बहुत सुंदर है. बस बेसिकली प्रॉब्लम आई थिंक यहाँ पे आ रही है कि हमारे पास ऐसा कुछ कोई ट्रेनर नहीं है और थोड़ी सी सेफ्टी इशू के लिए अभी उसकी परमिशन नहीं दे रहे. बट हम ट्राई करेंगे कि परमिशन मिले, कोई एक अच्छा ट्रेनर आए और चीज़ें सारी बहुत सेफली फंक्शनल हो.
Okay, it's quite something. Okay, thank you, Di.
We have the candidates for the post of General Secretary, Jasleen Di and Ruby Di with us. So the first question for them is, where everyone is promising freshers, interns day, splash and hostel day, what are you as a candidate promising that you think is unique?
I think what I am claiming to be unique is that first of all I'll be ensuring the registration of the union, and then I'll be basically formulating a constitution for it. Because last year since I was in the union, so I know what are the repercussions we need to face since our union is not being registered yet. The process was started last year, but it is not completed yet. So I'll make sure that it is completed, because it is gonna provide us more accountability and more power to the union and the students as well. Also, by formulating the questions, it is easier for us to understand what is the role of each and every person in the union itself, and also it will provide the division of the labor, because we can say we are having that proper written format, and we can present that to the administration that this is our role and this is our authorities we do have, and that's how it will empower us, that we could bridge up the gap between the students and the administration. So this is what I think it's unique in my manifesto.
Ruby?
Thank you, Rashika. So See, the thing is that the unique feature in my manifesto was that I really want to ensure that all the members of the cabinet are held accountable for their actions. Like basically, what happens is that they claim very different kind of promises, but they do not do it. But if I am elected as being the general sec, I will try to make sure that they do it. And there's one more issue that the society basically says that they don't get equal opportunities and funds, which is obviously not right on their behalf. So I really want to ensure that they get it, and that is all I want to say.
So the next question is, we have seen SU come and go every year, and they make big promises and many are unfulfilled. So how can you make people sure about completion of what you are claiming?
Okay, so yes, as I already said that every individual, every candidate is promising really big, but I think what is feasible has been put in my manifesto, because I had seen how the union works, how basically administration works, which things are feasible, which are not. And for ensuring that, I guess we should have a proper input processing and output system we generally study from our school time. I'll get up the inputs, like I'll ask for the suggestions, I'll ask for the complaints from the student side via circulating certain Google forms, by organizing the regular GBMs and other, we can say, redressal systems or the forums. I could have a proper, we can say, site in our website also, the student union portal. For the same thing, that the persons or the students can put up their complaints and then even suggest what can be done in the good cause. Then accordingly we'll collect the complaints and we'll process which are basically the things which need to be done in priority and which are the things which can be done after secondarily. And then later, after processing it out, I'll properly make up a plan with a proper tenure and proper, we can say, deadline that this thing has to be done in this manner or something. Then we'll write a proper letter and send it to the administration also. And in person also I'll go and meet them, and through online portals also, like bypassing up the different mails. So this is how we are gonna bridge up the gap between the students and the administration. So this is how we'll fulfill our all promises which are being made. So it's something we will do in the near future. You will yourself see that. Thank you.
So to fulfill all the demands and all the promises that we have made, so for that I will really want to ensure a feedback system, because if I'm doing something good, I should get a feedback that yes, you're doing it good, I should get appraised about it. But if I'm doing something wrong, that if I have made a promise and I'm not doing it, then I should get a feedback about it as well. Basically what happens is that there's a gap between SU and non-SU members, and because of which people suffer, obviously. And I really want to bridge that gap, and for that feedback system will be there, because for me I feel like SU should represent the students in front of the academic and not the vice versa, and for that it will be really good.
So Jasleen, in your manifesto you mentioned communication gaps arise between the students and the administration. So what would you do for that?
There are certain things which is not delivered to the administration in a proper manner, it should be. So the same which I have already discussed, that we'll be having a proper system for that. We'll be collecting the complaints, we'll collect the suggestions too. It is not that we 26 members of the union is just deciding that this has to be done, it's not like that. We'll be asking for the suggestions from the whole batches, that this is the problem you have addressed, you can suggest also. And accordingly we'll make up an action plan and then work on it, and then the things has to be put before the administration in a proper manner, so that they are also receptive for the things, and hence the things could be done in a good way.
Thank you, Ruby Di, you mentioned about the complaint box in your manifesto. So is it for the students, the complaints are about the SU or the administration?
The complaints are about the SU and administration, whatever the students are feeling that they are facing, and it will be addressed to the president.
And what if the higher administrative authorities, the professors or someone says that this is not right, they don't approve of the complaint box in the campus?
If they don't approve of the complaint box in the campus, then we can go for any email or any complaint box site. It's not necessary that we put a complaint box in the campus, but the basic thing is that we want their feedback, what they are thinking. It doesn't has to happen in a complaint box system only, na? So we can get via a mail or something.
Shall I say something?
Yes, please.
Yeah, so see, it is like we are addressing the students ना, तो it could be done by any ways. जैसे अब हम लोग अपनी इलेक्शन की अगर कैंपेनिंग अगर कर सकते हैं इतने अच्छे से, like you are addressing the people like online forums, WhatsApps or something, then तो उस तरीके से हम लोग उनसे feedback भी ले सकते हैं. It's not like that. So
Okay. So Jasleen Di, you were offering you are offering an additional reading space, a 24/7 canteen, and a personalized space for day scholars. And this is a big promise, and this would require more than just students' cooperation. So how would you face that?
space is not there in the library, but space is there in the campus now. So the campus में जैसे like we do have a space in the academic block, the new academic building, right? So we can have a space allocated specifically for the library or a reading room there, so that it is made functional, because everything is functioning there, AC is working and everything. We just need a permission and just the table and the chairs in one of the cafeteria we can open up, and then it could be converted into a reading room. Again, the same thing could be done. We do have multiple floors, so one of the floor would be converted into reading room, one can be converted into cafeteria, 24/7 canteen, and another could be converted up into that same cafeteria could be converted for the day scholars for having the lunch. So it is not like we are short of resources, it is just we are short of some implications we should make. So we do have space, just it is that we need to have a proper functioning of that space, that's it.
I have a question regarding this from the audience. Being a day scholar myself, till now I did not have any place to have my lunch, and initially we used to have it on the Audi steps, Audi area, which is now closed, and on that there is a poster.
It is written that it has been converted up into a CAD building, yes.
Canteen is converted into girls' common room for day scholars, but whenever we go there, it is either locked up or maybe the lunches are organized there, so there is no really.
So this is what we need to change. Now we do have multiple floors.
You were there in the last issue also, now. What did you do?
But I was there in the last issue. I was the graffiti coordinator, fine art secretary. It was the say of the core members, na. So I could just put up my things forward. So this is what I say, na. We need to have up a constitution for that. It defines the proper role. We need to bridge the gaps. This is what I say. I am there in the previous issue. I know what were the gaps, what are the loopholes, which I need to fulfill those things. There were certain gaps at the level of society, certain gap at the level of the student, certain gap at the level of administration. So this is what I need to bridge. I myself face certain things, so this is what I wish I will change. So it is just we need to have a proper communication with admin and then make it functional, and then everything will be sorted.
So the next question is for Ruby Di. In your manifesto you mentioned you being resourceful. So what do you mean by, what are the resources you consider when you say resourceful?
When I said resourceful, what I meant was I will be resourceful via my qualities, via my hard work, and as year I've been in Vaila and Aruna, both the major societies from the first year, and I've managed both of them very well, I will say. So, and I've brought sponsors for them as well. So I know the groundwork, like how to do it, and I know that I'm hardworking. So, and if I put my heart and soul into it, I know I can do it. So that is what I meant by being resourceful via my qualities and via my leadership quality and all that.
Thank you, Ruby Di. Thank you, Jasleen.